Hi everyone, welcome home. I'm Jerrel, this is my YouTube channel, Mountain Home, and today I want to share with you a banjo ukulele that I converted into a mandola. So these strings are phosphor bronze, they are standard mandolin strings, they are D'Addarios, and I have them tuned to CGDA like a mandola. This is a Kmise concert scale ukulele that is already just great build quality to begin with. Kmise instruments are fantastic. I can recommend them to anyone. They have the absolute best value for money in any price range that they are in. I added extra tuning machines. As you can see, it looks a bit wild. It's kind of like the Wild West up there. So this headstock has 8. It originally had 4, of course. But because Kmise makes excellent instruments out of good materials, good build quality, there's a truss rod in there. This was originally designed for nail gut strings, but it can support steel strings just fine. I've modified a number of Kmise instruments, and they always hold up just fine. They're really fantastic. I'll be working on more projects as well. So this started out life as a concert ukulele with nail gut strings, and as you can see now it has mandolin strings on it. So this is a mandola. It is C, G, D, A. Now you might be wondering, why wouldn't you just play a tenor banjo with the same tuning? So I have that here so I can share with you the differences. So that is my custom project banjo, and the sound is quite sweet. Generally they consider instruments with a shorter scaling to have what is considered a sweet voice to them. I'll play this and you'll hear there's significantly a much stronger, deeper, and warmer voice with a stronger attack because of the increased scale length. Increased scale length means more tension, which has a stronger attack. It's brighter and warmer. There's more sustain, but because there are only 4 strings as opposed to the 8 strings, there's less crosstalk, less wolf tones, so a tenor banjo is actually more ideal for strumming. The 4-string tenor banjo is the best banjo for strumming out chords and chord bashing. It has more sustain than this one, but as you can hear, the voice on this instrument is totally different. There's a sweetness to this voice because of the shorter scale length and less tension. Also, having those paired coarse strings really helps with your tremolo as well. Now I'll compare that to a typical banjolin. The tuning has gone out a little bit as I've been playing this, as I recently put the strings on there, so the tuning's gone out just a little bit. So I'll go ahead and again, just for a comparison sound, or closer to the bridge. So that is a custom banjo ukulele converted into a Mandola banjo. So for my work, I'm currently working on a soundtrack that is going to be recorded entirely as a banjo orchestra, so I'm writing a full soundtrack that's just a banjo orchestra. And to make sure that I have enough variety and dynamic in the voices, I have been just creating instruments in the banjo family to make sure I can fill in all the different dynamics as needed. So I've used a gold tone neck to create a bass banjo, different gold tone neck to create an octave banjolin. I have a 1940s to 50s George Houghton and Son banjolin. I have a custom banjolin with an 11-inch pot. I have a mandola banjo and a few other banjos as well to make sure that my banjo orchestra is nice and robust. So thanks very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed having a look at that. I hope that was interesting to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If there's anything else you would like to see, please let me know. These instruments are fantastic. If you happen to see any of these for sale online or whatnot, they're so great. I usually modify mine. I put longer screws on the back so I can open up that resonator plate on the back. So all of these, generally you'll find that they come with a plate that is flush with the body. I like having the increased airflow and the increased projection, and so I take the short screws that come with the instrument, I put longer screws on there so you can see I have a gap on the instrument that aids with increased airflow and increased projection. So if I do use this in a jam, I have taken this to music clubs and played them there, and people were very pleased with the sound. They thought it just blended well with the other instruments. That really helps with that projection. So I hope that was interesting to you. Thanks very much for watching, and please take care of yourselves. Go call your, if you still have, if your parents are still around, give them a call, say hello, tell them you love them. If you yourself are a parent, if your kids have moved out, why don't you guilt trip them and make them feel bad for not seeing you or calling you as often, and ask them to go out to lunch or dinner with you, and just spend some time together. Be well, take care of yourselves, and I hope you'll come home again soon. Take care, everyone.